for us in Ghana, the good news, the youth, is the 24-hour economy. What is the 24-hour economy about? It is, when we look at most developed countries, people work on a shift, 8-hour shift, 3 times in a day, which is 24 hours. Ghana, we can do so. So, for instance, if I produce bottled water and I have a labor force of 5, and every day we are able to produce only 5 boxes or 10 boxes a day with a labor force of 5, we start work at 8 a.m. and close at 5 p.m. When I'm able to do 3 shifts, 8 hours, which means I will employ extra 10 people.
What will make you able to do that?
I will get to your point. Thank you. Good question. I will be able to employ extra 10 hands, which means in 24 hours, I have a workforce of 15 people. The reason why there is the need for the private sector to come on board with the initiative of the 24-hour economy is that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is saying that when it comes to energy, electricity, today, the MPP is telling us that he signed so many contracts and that we have excess capacity, which is costing us so much. What do we do with our excess energy? It means that we do not have to shut our machines. We do not have to close our shops. We can use the excess energy and employ more hands and produce more, so that when we think of restricting certain goods we import, because there's more production in Ghana here, we can do so. Excellent idea, isn't it? So one incentive will be that the energy we will consume, there are smart meters that can determine at every hour the power you use. He will, give you subsidy on that, so that you will be enticed to work more. You are making more profit. And that taxes you pay, so long as you sign on to the 24-hour economy, you will be producing more. When there's more market, you make more profit. Yet His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is saying that even your taxes, he will reduce it for you because you have signed on to the 24-hour economy. So our target will be in areas like the agri sector. We produce so much, we hear every day. But today, what is the food inflation? Food prices are going up. Why don't we process some of the foods? Why don't we can the things we can and even store them and export more? Agro-processing is key. Industrialization, which means there will be the need for industries that will go into that sector. So security is key. Infrastructure, our roads. We'll work on the roads for the factories. Okay. We'll give them affordable electricity and then affordable taxes. And then security will be increased. Okay. Security will be increased. By way of increasing security, it means that we are employing more of our youth, engaging them in the police, immigration, and then the other security, navy, military, and all that, which means there's hope for the youth. 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy. Sikabeba bottom.
Okay. Alhaji, so evangelists have used, I think, 3 issues. He has looked at the past of John Mahama. He said he better managed inflation, he better managed the economy, he dealt with corruption better. And above all, he's providing a hope to the Ghanaian people with the introduction of 24-hour economy. These are the unique selling points for him. What will be the unique selling point of your candidate? Why should people, especially floating voters, consider him as our next president?
So should I also go the...
Whatever, it's 7 minutes if you want to.
That's good. Alpha, fellow Ghanaians, we have been given another opportunity. Another opportunity has availed itself for us to renew a mandate or to bring another person who was there before. His Excellency, the former president, John Dramani Mahama, has been the president of this country before. In fact, even at the time he was a vice president, he told all of us that he was the luckiest vice president because at the time, His Excellency the late president, His Excellency Professor John Evans Atamos was there. He was given all the opportunities to work, though he was the vice president. At that time, former president went into the door of the country and promised teachers that when they vote for him, he will introduce affordable housing scheme for teachers. That was one of the promises. He also said that he will make sure and institute fast processing of teachers' salaries and whatnot. When he assumed the mantle of leadership and became the president, at no point did we hear anything about affordable housing for any teacher in this country. If it is, or it is there, let us know, let me know, I don't know. That was the time teachers were recruited. They worked for 3 years, but were paid 3 months' salary. But before then, he had promised teachers that he would see to the fast process of their salaries. That was the time teachers did not even get chalks in schools to teach our children in school. That was the time. Attendance registers were not even provided to teachers in schools. These were some of the problems that we were left with. He promised to build 200 community-day senior high schools. He ended up building 24 at the time we assumed office. At that time, he had an opportunity to contest in 2016 because he would have come back to us, sought for our mandate, and give us specifics of what he was able to do. That was the time he canceled nursing and teacher training allowance. In fact, he told teachers and nursing training allowance that he would cancel it then and every day. Even if it will cause him to lose election, he will lose the election. True to his words, he canceled it, he lost the election big time. Today, Ghanaians, we are confronted with the same person again. He has come seeking our mandate. At the time he had the opportunity to go again, that he was expected to do things right, he did not, and so he left office. Today, in the unlikely event you vote for him and he goes, he will not come back to us and account for any stewardship because he will not seek any renewal of mandate again. So, Dr. Baumia is what MPP we are bringing. Dr. Baumia will come in 2024 in your various homes, houses. We will go to your farms and campaign. We are expected to come back again because Dr. Baumia will have 8 years as it is been enshrined in the Constitution. Whom will you choose? Somebody who's in the unlikely event he wins, you will never see him, or somebody who will come back again in search of your mandate again in case when he wins for the first time? The choice is yours to make. But you see, MPP, we are being represented by somebody who is competent, who has a demonstrable, humongous competence that everybody can never question. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has solutions of today looking into the future. Today, if you want to do things and do it right, it is through digitalization. Through its own efforts, Ghana, mobile interoperability is working 24 hours. Today, drones, drones were brought in basically to tackle health needs. But you know that in 2023 BEC examinations, drones were used in transporting examination materials to examination centers. He has served multi-purpose. The same Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, when the going got tough, when Prices of goods were skyrocketing everywhere in the world. Every day you go to the pump, fuel is increased. He sat down and said that, look, let us switch to gold for oil policy. Gold for oil policy has paid up. He is the same person MPP is bringing.
Okay.
As a vice president, these were some of the things he did. Look, today we have one of the most visible vice presidents you've ever recorded in the issue of vice presidents in the world. True or false? Somebody that is always visible. Somebody who is hardworking. Somebody who is always seen moving up and down. Somebody who is so much interested in happenings of all state institutions.
Okay.
That is why I've always said that, look, MPP, we are blessed with a person with demonstrable competence. Inshallah, he will win and lead this country and take this country to the promised land. Now, people who have done a lot. He will consolidate the gains and take us to the promised land.
Thank you very much. That's, a solid campaign messages from, and I want to expect that going into the 2024, some of the things that they have mentioned will feature strongly. will feature strongly in the campaign.
It's going to be fireworks. It's going to be ideas.
So we will see. We'll see what happens. It's going to be very interesting. But guys, thank you very much. Yes, because it's your last day. So.
Yes, thank you for your generosity and your kindness. I would like to use this opportunity to wish, first and foremost, the leadership of Orange. You have been kind and generous to people like me for inviting me all the time. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you and all the staff. Yeah. You have been an excellent moderator of your shows, and I celebrate you today. And I wish you Afishiapa, especially Afishiapa to all the NDC family across the globe. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, I wish him and his family Afishiapa, General Mosquito, our national chairman and his executives, the regional chairman, Augustus Andrews, Nana Kwesi, and all the regional executives. Then I go to Inshieso, chairman and staff. I am my parliamentary candidate, Honorable Faustina Derry, and all the constituency executives and all members of the NDC. Those who have joined from the MPP, those who are joining today from the MPP, those who will join tomorrow from the NPP. We will welcome all of you, and I wish everybody Afishiapa. To my family, my beautiful children, Karen Pra Afishiapa, Karis Pra Afishiapa, Prince Alexander Afishiapa, Christine Pra Afishiapa. I wish my mom and all the entire family.
Great.
Afishiapa to you all. I love you.
And we thank you for honoring our invitation every day.
It's always
for making
a pleasure.
The Monday show quite exciting. Alaji, do you have any?
And Afishiapa to Alaji. He's been fantastic. Sometimes he's been fantastic.
So let me say happy Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Wishing prosperous New Year to the staff of Orange FM and the management of Orange FM. Orange FM is one of the fantastic platforms that we appear on every Monday. I mean, the union that, and the bond that has been established between us, we see it to be a family affair, not friendship or guests. Because we associate ourselves with Orange FM.
Very important.
Whatever we sit here to see, Orange FM will get a bite. So we are always cautioned by whatever we do. Let me also say happy Christmas to every single soul listening to us out there, from our party people, from the polling station, electoral area coordinatorship of the party, council of elders, patrons of the party, constituency executives, regional executives, national executives, and our presidential candidates. His Excellency, the Vice President Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. It is our wish that inshallah, next year, 2024, 7th December, Ghanaians will go and queue and renew the mandate through and put it into his hands. it is our humble plea that this man is coming with a fresh idea. He's been an apprentice of the president today. He has learned the trade very well. And we strongly believe that when he comes, he will come and do marvelous.
Okay.
And to everybody out there, our security agencies, our electoral commission workers, my wife and children, madam, you've been very inspirational, supportive and all that. My boys, I mean, you know, my immediate staff around, Papa Isa and others, all of them have been very supportive. We've been together for years, and we are still together. It is my wish and prayer that God bring us together, binds us together, for us to have a little of trouble-free. So I wish all of you happy Christmas and a prosperous.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. And on our behalf, thank you very much for also honoring our invitation on Mondays and making the show quite a successful one. It looks as if on Mondays a lot of people are very interested in the debate, the heated ones and all the other ones. It's normal. It's part of the job. So thank you very much for coming. And hopefully tomorrow, as for us, we'll come, but our gentlemen will not come until next day. So thank you very much. That's our show for now. It was produced by David Sosu. You heard from Rahim Awafu earlier in the morning. You heard from Abena and Sosu. My name has been Alpha Ali. For now, that's our show. Have a very good morning.